Cheers, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bourbon and Booze. It's cocktail day. It's Friday. Cody's tired. He's getting his first cup of coffee, and it's
Actually, yeah.
4:30.
I gotta clean my coffee pot.
Obviously, we're filming this early because it's 4:30 at night, and you're getting this at noon.
Aren't we filming this late then?
Yeah. Time variance.
Timey-wimey.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's cocktail time, and hopefully you like cocktails. I know I do. And I think that we create some really cool cocktails, and I think this is one of our cocktail creations. Something's wrong.
You keep messing with my things.
What are you looking for?
The measuring glass.
You're the one that hit it. It's like whining.
I have a process, man, and you're messing with the process.
So we like to create a lot of cocktails. We also use our magical blue book that was published about 30 years ago or something, 20 years ago. I don't know. But we use it a lot too. But
And the internet.
we do come up with some crazy ones. Actually, Cody comes up with some crazy ones. I don't think I've come up with a cocktail yet, have I? The
Battle of Endor you changed.
and the Texas brush fire.
We came up with it.
We came up with
Yeah.
it. But hopefully you like what we do.
work.
So if you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It means a lot to us. I have pockets, and they've always been on here, but today I've just noticed and put my hands in there. It's probably because it's cold. Anyway, hit that like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us. And we have a new cocktail. I don't even know if it's got a name yet.
It does not.
So it's nameless until the end of the episode. Then we'll give it a name.
Exactly.
But you'll know ahead of time because it'll be on the thumbnail.
Unless we can't think of one.
Yeah. All right. So, you got a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to start with?
We're going to start with a 1/4 ounce Campari
In a mixing glass.
in a mixing glass.
So you probably want the,
Mixer.
well, the bar spoon. 1/4 ounce of Campari. Not a lot.
So we're doing a 1/2 ounce because we're doing a double.
Okay, 1/2 ounce of Campari because we're doing 2 glasses.
Not
Could
'cause
you
I
use
told you.
Aperol?
Haven't tried it with Aperol,
Okay.
but probably.
So Campari,
And then 1/4 ounce Vermouth.
1/4 ounce of Vermouth, and I noticed that we're on our last bottle, so
Yeah, we finished the tiny little bottle that we bought over 6 years ago.
yeah.
Because we use
And
Vermouth.
is this
all
dry or sweet?
This is dry Vermouth.
Okay, 1/4 ounce of dry Vermouth. I believe
This is also old Vermouth.
that's not that old.
It's from Grandpa.
Oh, okay.
It's old.
So I think
But
we
it should
have,
be fine.
We have a couple bottles down there, but they're
Just smells a little bit more vinegary than the other Vermouth did. And then 2 ounces bourbon, and we're using Old Tub.
2 ounces of bourbon, old tub, and I think this is the 80 proof old tub, right?
I will check it on.
Again, we're doubling, so
Oh, we were. This is 50%. It's 100 proof.
oh, 100 proof.
So
Woo.
we're using the 100 proof Old Tub. I don't know if that's what I used the first time.
I don't know.
I didn't realize we had 2 different Old Tubs. Thought we just had the one Old Tub.
Maybe I don't remember anymore. Maybe that's the only one we have.
We had 2 bottles, and we got a replacement. They might be
Yeah.
2 different proofs.
Okay.
And then dash of lime juice,
Dash of lime.
fresh squeezed.
I knew that was going. Little bit of lime.
And then 3 dashes walnut or black walnut bitters.
Okay, 3 dashes of black walnut bitters. We use Fee Brothers. Is this a drink you started the other night? Or one that you had?
This is one like over a month ago.
Oh, okay.
And then
Ice?
ice.
How much ice? Just enough
Enough
to chill?
to chill it. And then the
Oh, wait.
rest in the cups.
Okay. Is that enough?
Probably. It's gonna have ice.
Stir it up. strain. Probably could go into a normal rock glass, don't you think?
Well, it's going to be topped with tonic.
Oh, okay.
So,
and top with tonic water. We're just using a generic tonic, but you could use something more high-end. We got quite a bit of tonic down there. But this one's already chilled, right?
yeah. Or, yeah. So it probably tastes gross, because Andy told me it was genius.
Probably tastes gross.
Because Andy told me it was genius.
So it probably tastes like dirty socks.
Yeah, something like that.
A garnish. If you were going to garnish this, would be would be like a cherry or
Walnut?
a walnut. Cherry or possibly a lime slice.
Probably a lime slice. But I wouldn't put cherry. There's nothing else cherry in it.
It's not gross. It's quite refreshing. But I'm not sure. I think it's the walnut I'm tasting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I would probably just do 1 dash of walnut or maybe even switch to different bitters.
Well, it's actually part of the drink, not just like.
Yeah.
I think the last time I may have put more. Let's try a little bit more.
It doesn't taste bad. It just...
Because I just made a single drink and, was just randomly mixing it together and came up with what it was afterwards, so. We also might need a little bit more Campari. I don't remember.
No, I think it's fine the way it is. It's pretty good. It's growing on me. It's definitely a nice, refreshing drink for when it's hot outside. It's growing on me. I like it.
Yeah, the black walnut bitters gets better over time.
Yeah. It's just black walnut bitters is new to me. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to get used to it. I'm thinking, though, I
Maybe
wonder
a little
what
less
this would
lime.
taste like with an Isla, a smoky scotch, or smoky whiskey.
Instead of bourbon.
Well, even a smoky bourbon. Or
No, I meant like
yeah.
replace the regular bourbon with something smoky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty good.
We have
Probably tastes
Andalusian
roasty.
here, or Balcones to do smoky, or Acre to do smoky. We also have Del Bach out of Arizona.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
What are we calling it?
I don't know.
I think it needs a little bit more refinement, so I'm gonna have to make it a few more times.
Yeah.
Maybe do a revisit.
I don't know. Do we want to do a play off of the black walnut?
Like what?
We're gonna call it the low-hanging nuts. No.
No.
How about the walnut breeze?
I say we call it Planet Walnut.
No.
What's wrong with that?
I don't know.
There's a joke there.
I would
We could call it
actually
D's.
say for you to leave that comment down below, but I really want something on
We could call it D's.
D's nuts.
You started it.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is Campari made out of?
A whole bunch of different stuff. I think it's a closely held secret what it's actually made out of, but you guys can leave that below. I don't know.
You put the idea in my head, now everything is going to just be wrong.
Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, there's plenty of drinks that are wrong.
'Cause you got the vermouth in there.
Yeah. There we go. You're using dry vermouth, so it's the dry nuts.
Nut.
So this is the dry nut cocktail. It's done deal. Dry nut cocktail.
Dry bitter nut.
The dry what?
Bitter.
Bitter nut. The dry nut cocktail. It's actually really good.
See, it's even better after it sits for a minute.
Yeah. One of the things that I have problems with tonic water and or Campari is it leaves a bitterness in the back.
Getting that.
Either
especially
one of those.
with Campari.
This one isn't.
You can't hear this episode.
Yeah. This one is not very bad lingering. It's refreshing. I actually really like this. I do. And I don't think we should touch the ingredients. I think
I might
bourbon.
double check mixing it a little heavier on Campari or a little less on vermouth or a little more. Because when I mixed it, I was pouring things, and so I then made up the measurements afterwards.
I definitely wouldn't mess with the vermouth because vermouth has a very distinct action to cocktails. And so if you add it or decrease it.
I would make sure that it would be only little bits. But yeah, I agree. If you put too much, it's bad. And if you don't put enough, it's vague and weird.
Yeah. Tell us what you think. If you want to suggest anything else, I am contemplating the smokiness aspect to it, bringing some smokiness to it. And you could even do that with just smoking a glass.
Well, and you can make it and then let us know how you did it and did variations, and then we might do an episode on your variations.
Yeah. Tell us what you think about the dry nuts. How would you fix the dry nuts to make it better? Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us. Check out Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. And don't forget, we do have merchandise, so check those out. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. We're in for a nasty cold spell tomorrow morning. But by the time this really airs out, he and I and my wife will be headed to 4 distilleries this weekend.
Hey, I might make them make it.
Yeah. We're headed to 4 distilleries. One of them I've never been to. The other 3 I have. You haven't been to 3 of them, I think. So we're going to hit some distilleries here in Texas. Garrison Brothers, which I've been to. You haven't.
Been to.
Andalusia, which is one of our favorites. Been to it many times. Milliman Green is the one I've never been to. And Balcones.
Been to several times
as well, because it's on our way home.
Every time we stop by, we spend too much money.
We spend too much money. So 4 distilleries. Hopefully you're having a great weekend too, and hopefully your weather's nice. Our weather will be nice on Monday, but Saturday, tomorrow, it's supposed to be down at 24. And all you friends up north that keep saying, "Well, that's not cold," I know it's not.
It's not that cold, but nothing here is prepared for it. Every time it gets to that weather, everyone loses their heads.
Yeah. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday for Oddity. Cheers.
The dry nut.
Mm-hmm.